People have asked for me to show how I change my trach, so wanted to demonstrate how you would normally do that. So here's what I do. Some people do it slightly different. Everybody has their own routine that works for them. This is what works for me. Okay, so this is the trach, and then these are my trach ties, and then this is the inner cannula. With the new design of Shiley, which is the brand of this trach, you just pinch it and the inner cannula comes out like this, and then that's what's inside. Sometimes this gets clogged up and people will need to clean it. Pipe cleaners are great. They just go in and you just clean it out like that. Some people just use long Q-tips. But that's kind of how it works. It just goes back in. Excuse me. To change it, what I usually do is I get my new trach ready. Makes it easier. Here are my trach ties. Comes like this. So I take it apart. Here's the Velcro on one end, and then I know the measurement of my neck because I've done this already. So I just line it up there, and then this part sticks on that. And so these essentially are what will go around and attach to the trach. Here is my new trach right here. So to get it ready, what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and thread it through the opening. It's just one easier step for me I found works. And then I get it ready. So all I have to do is connect one side. Now, this right here is a little guide that helps guide it, because this is flat and can irritate your throat, your trachea. So this is a little bit of a guide. So all this does is this goes inside and sits right in there. And then KY is always what I use to help guide it in easier. Sometimes people that have been doing it for a while don't even need anything. Sometimes I could do it with just a little bit of water, but just so it doesn't rub. It's advisable to put enough of the KY on it. So they say it's a sterile technique if somebody else is doing it, but if you are doing it, then they say wash your hands and you can, do your own, because it's your own germs. So that's why I'm not using gloves. Don't want to freak anyone out. So I put this on, and I've had this for a year, and I haven't had any infections around the trach. So it's worked for me. Just so if anybody's scared or has been told different. So that's ready. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and take this out. That comes out there, and then it slides out, unvelcros, and then this unvelcros, and then I'm left with a trach, and then I can pull it out. So I'll pull that out, and then that's my tracheostomy. And so I can always do this and be able to talk with the air coming through my vocal cords because it's not obstructed. But most of you see the air comes out through here, and I don't have very good voice. And so to put it back in, I'm ready to go. And so all I'll do is I'll have it here. I'll hold this in because it'll pop out, and then try to get it closer. I'll come from the side, and then I'll slide it in. And then I'll turn it. Excuse me, it irritates my throat, it makes me cough. And then I'll slide this out. And then I'll have the inner cannula, which is nice and clean, because I clean it out when I do it, or put a new one in. This is a non-disposable one, so I can clean it. People that use disposable ones will just put a new one in, or the new one that comes with the new tray. And that's how you change it. Some people have a lot of drainage that still comes around their trach, so people use like split gauze. They slide it up through here underneath, or people sometimes have things that are homemade, and can slide this up through there material to make it more comfortable if it irritates you. To me, with the new design, it doesn't irritate underneath here as bad now, and it's more flexible, and I don't have a lot of drainage now, so I don't really use it. This is a passy mirror. You can kind of tell I've been talking, and you can hear the air coming out because I'm not using a passy mirror. All I'll do is I'll connect it underneath here. I'll just slide it under here, and then it connects, and then I can put my passy mirror on, which allows me to talk. And if you can tell, there is a huge difference in my voice, and that's normally what I wear, but sometimes I can't breathe as well with the passy mirror on, so I don't leave it on all the time. I just mainly pop it on and pop it off when I need to talk, and that's why I keep it connected, so I can keep it with me. I hope that helps. Like I said, everybody is slightly different, so if you do it a different way, you have a trach, or you have somebody that you care for that has a trach, and you do it a slightly different way, you have to find what works for you. This is what works for me. Hope that helps.